Welcome back to BarcaBuzz TV. My name is Adam. Everyone put on your tinfoil hats because the transfer rumors are going a little bit crazy. I think everyone has heard by now Gerard Romero coming out and saying that Lionel Messi has no intention of renewing his contract with PSG. He has said that Messi is reconsidering everything after winning the World Cup and has changed his mind about re-signing that contract with PSG. What do you think? Do you think Messi's really going to do it? Because I'm not exactly buying it, right? Gerard Romero, great reporter. He was the one, I believe, to first say in the summer that Koundé was coming to Barca and Rafinha when there were some pretty heavy, news out there that they were going to Chelsea. And so he's been very good for Barca for the last year and a half, 2 years here. But on the other hand, he was saying that there was going to be a big signing in the winter transfer window for Barca, even though the finances and all the news we've heard about La Liga, FFP have really shown that maybe it's not true. I know a lot of people are giving Romero some big credit here because he has recently, right, he was just on a stream talking with Laporta and PK, and, I believe on another Twitch stream he was calling Laporta, and so he definitely does have close ties to the Barca president, and because of that, and because of the fact that journalists like Romero don't often just put their themselves out on a limb there with news that no one else is reporting, that, maybe he's heard something from Laporta, right? And you have to think that that's where it comes from, or, someone close in the Messi camp, because RMC Sport, a big French paper, all other big journalists who, oftentimes report on Barca transfers are saying that, pump the brakes here. It's not true, right? Some people are saying that Messi is totally going to sign with PSG and that the contract details are almost done, just like the length of the contract, and the wages are to be considered. On the Laporta front, some of you might hate me for this, and hey, we've made some great deals. We've had some good free transfers, Traore, Aubameyang. We've gotten Christensen. We've made, we've strengthened our squad and got us in this position. Not only with Xavi coming in, but with all the signings that we're now first in La Liga so far this season. And Laporta has done a great job in Alemany on the sporting side of things. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have this 100% faith in Laporta. I think I see him for what he is, which is a politician, right? I was burned pretty badly as a huge Lionel Messi fan when, you had Laporta given that speech when he won as president saying, Messi, we love you, right? You have him hugging the mannequin of Messi, and then you find out Lionel Messi's leaving. There could have been some stuff there about the Laporta not knowing the full extent of the financial woes Barca were in. But regardless, I see Laporta as a politician. If this did come from his camp, I think he has, ever since, the backlash we've faced since losing Messi, always wanted to keep it in the press that, he wants Messi back, or that he doesn't, that he loves Messi and that Messi belongs in Barca. So if it's from Laporta, I don't necessarily buy it. And just overall, I'm not too convinced that Messi wants to come back. There have been some other reports that kind of, agree with what I've been thinking, which is that Messi is still heartburned over his departure from Barca, and the same reasons I talked about with Laporta being so outspoken about Messi staying. And then, if Messi's going to leave PSG, I'm not entirely sure that it works best for Barca or for Messi, right? I mean, I feel like at his age, and of course, right, Messi just won the World Cup champion Lionel Messi. He won the player of the tournament. He performed amazingly during those games, but I don't see him coming back to this young Barca team that I think we all agree, right? Had Araujo been healthy during the Champions League group stages, we probably would have made it through. But with such a young team, I don't know if this is the environment Messi wants to continue to fight and try and win another Champions League. And to be honest, I don't know if he's going to leave, if he leaves PSG, if he's going to stay in Europe, right? I think that paycheck in MLS is looking pretty good for him. There have been a lot of chatter amongst the MLS reporters, especially those from Miami, who are saying that Messi, possibly Busquets, possibly Suarez are looking at Inter Miami as the place to be once they're ready to go. On the other hand, I think there is some credence, right? Messi, big thing here, didn't get that that hero's welcome at the Parc des Princes, like, you know, McAllister got at Brighton, Emiliano got at Aston Villa, Julian Alvarez got at Man City, and that was pretty odd, right? I mean, of course, Lionel Messi won the World Cup against France, against his teammate Mbappe, and so I do understand they might have wanted to kind of tiptoe around what happened there, but to not have Messi, you know, hold the trophy, get that hero's welcome, really didn't sit right with me as a Barca fan who knows that if he had come back to the Camp Nou, they would have all, you know, give him a standing ovation for 10 minutes there. And there are some rumors, right, that Messi and Mbappe have some friction. I don't know if I buy it, right? I mean, these guys don't have to be best friends for them to have a good working relationship. Messi, you saw in that game in Saudi Arabia against Ronaldo, he gave the penalty to Neymar, right? Mbappe was there too. And so I really don't buy that Messi is too unhappy in Paris. I just think, you know, Gerard Romero has probably a little inch of news, and he's going out there on a big limb, right? Because I think there's a lot to gain if you're the first guy to make the claim that Messi's going to not sign with PSG. If he does it, you win. If he doesn't, there's not a lot of recourse against the journalists really for having, you know, gone out on a limb on such a big take. So let me know in the comments what you all think. I would love to see Lionel Messi back at Barca. I just don't believe it's going to happen. Let me know. Thank you, guys.